The catamaran is here. I'm about to board and head back over to Kos in beautiful weather. After the short catamaran journey, I'm back on the island of Kos, and I've come up here to something called Piri Piri Chicken Castle. So I'm just walking up there through the pine forest. It's quite cool here in the shade and very beautiful on a pretty well made path. This is the road round the southern edge of Kos. Empty, beautiful tarmac, lovely sweeping bends, sea to one side, hills to the other side. Fantastic. I've just got off the ferry and I'm in Piraeus now, where I'm sorry for you folks back home, but it's pretty hot, so I'm going to have to peel a layer off. Got too much on. Good to be back up in the hills. I'm about 10 miles north of Athens, which is down there in the valley. So down there the madness, up here peace and quiet except for the bells on some goats. The climb up that hill has brought me up onto this plateau of very fertile land. What I'm trying to say here is that there was a very strong crosswind and the cars coming up behind me didn't appreciate the difficulty I was having in maintaining a straight course, but they were fairly forgiving. The sat-nav's caught me out again. It sent me up this track, so I'm going to have to turn around and go back. I can't ride up here. I'm too likely to drop the bike. Well, fairly predictably, trying to turn around, I dropped it. No harm done, I've just got to heave it back onto its wheels and then carry on. It's just my pride is slightly hurt, but nothing else. Well, I took all the clobber off and it was actually quite easy to lift it up. So I've done it now. After quite a long day coming up from Athens, I find myself in Aphiklia, which in the winter is a bit of a ski resort. So I'm very high up in this lovely little restaurant in the village. There's no one else here except a handful of local blokes over there who've been very helpful. One of them speaks excellent English, and they've recommended I have to start with a Greek salad, and then I'll be on to some chicken, I think, with tomato sauce. I don't know, but it's been a long day, but a good one. This is where I ate tonight in a small village up in the hills in central Greece. Fantastic. It's a bit like being in a Jacques Tati film from the 1920s. This village has lots of unmade roads. All the people know each other. They're all pissed and having a laugh. It's very funny. I'm up in the northeast corner of Greece, approaching the Macedonian border, and I've come through these lovely rolling hills on a totally empty road. The drizzle has stopped and it's quite warm, thankfully. This is a small town I've come into, having ridden through those hills in light drizzle. It would have been a beautiful road in good weather. I finally found a coffee shop that was open, run by a very nice man who gave me a chocolate biscuit. Well, the sat-nav's done me proud today, bringing me through this beautiful, fairly flat countryside now, on an empty road that just sweeps up and down and round some bends. Beautiful. Weather's cheered up a bit, blue sky over there, so I'm well up into the north of Greece now. This is a nice place. I've just had a Coca-Cola over there. The coffee machine didn't work because the electricity's off. The waitress at the bar had the Coke in, asked me where I was from, and I said England. She said, "What are you doing here?" A good ride today without drama. I've come from the mountains right down to the water's edge here, and that over there is more of Greece. So I'm in that sort of horseshoe bit up at the top. And then the hotel behind me is 2-star, perfectly adequate, and it's 40 quid a night with the sea view. So that'll do me. I'm going for a stroll up the strip now, see what's happening. I know you get the impression I eat all the time on this trip, but what's not to like when you've got a view like this from Greece? And I haven't had any lunch.